Good morning, this is Bob Mason from FX Empire and welcome to the daily crypto tech review of Bitcoin, EOS, Ethereum and Ripple's XRP. We're looking at the MACDs, the moving averages and the daily support, resistance and pivot levels. It is Sunday the 13th of September. Jumping straight into Bitcoin against the US dollar, slightly bearish start to the morning here. Going to need to see Bitcoin avoid a fall through the pivot at 10.412 to support a run at the first major resistance level sitting at 10.538. Going to need to see broad-based crypto rally on the day, however, for Bitcoin to break out from yesterday's high 10.492 and breach the resistance level at 10.500 that's been key in recent days. So barring extended crypto rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level to cap any upside. In the event of a breakout, expect Bitcoin to visit 10,600 levels before any pullback. Second major resistance level sitting at 10.607 should limit any upside. Fall through the pivot would bring the first major support level sitting at 10.333 into play. Barring an extended sell-off, Bitcoin should avoid sub 10,200 levels. Second major support level sits at 10.207. Looking at the MACDs, we're seeing a narrowing of the bullish histograms there and a possible bearish crossover formation, though nothing conclusive yet. Looking at the EMAs, however, we are seeing the 50 pull away from the 100 and narrow the gap on the 200, supportive of a bullish day ahead. So key through the morning, avoid a fall through the pivot to sub 10,400 to support a move through to 10,500 levels to then break out through that first major resistance level. Looking at EOS against the US dollar, also bearish through the morning. Going to need to EOS avoid a fall back through the pivot at 2.7924. Support a run at the first major resistance level sitting at 2.8435. Going to need to see broad-based crypto rally for EOS to break out from yesterday's high that was at 2.8298. So barring extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level to cap any upside. In the event of a breakout, could see EOS target second major resistance level sitting at 2.8808. But resistance at 0.29 should cap any upside on the day. Fall back through the pivot, bring the first major support level sitting at 2.7551 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, EOS should avoid sub 2.7s. Second major support level sitting at 2.704 should limit any downside. Looking at the MACDs, also seeing slight narrowing of the bullish histograms, suggestive of a bearish day ahead. Looking at the EMAs, however, we are seeing the 50 narrow the gap on the 100 and the 200, supportive of a move northward. So key through the morning would be to move back through to 2.8 to then bring that first major resistance level at 2.8435 into play. Moving across to Ethereum against the US dollar, tracking the broader markets in the red early in the morning. Going to need to see Ethereum avoid a fall through the pivot 380.31 to support a run at the first major resistance level, sitting at 395.75. Going to need to see extended crypto rally on the day for Ethereum to break out from yesterday's high 388.25 and this morning's high 388.42 to break through to 390s and target that first major resistance level. So barring extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level to cap any upside. In the event of breakout, could see Ethereum target 400s before any pullback. Second major resistance level sitting at 403.68 should cap any upside. Fall through the pivot, bring the first major support level sitting at 372.38 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Ethereum should avoid 38.2% fib at 367. Looking at the MACDs, we're seeing a slight narrowing of the bullish histograms, but nothing suggestive of a bearish day ahead. Moving across to the EMAs, we're seeing the 50 EMA pull away from the 100 and the 200s, supportive of a bullish day ahead. So key through the morning, avoiding a fall through the pivot 380 and a move through the morning high 388.42 to 390 levels to support a run at that first major resistance level and 400 levels. Finally, looking at Ripple's XRP against the US dollar, bucking the trend early on in the green, Going to need to see Ripple's XRP avoid a fall through the pivot at 0.2455 to support around at the first major resistance level, saying at 0.2507. Going to see broad-based support, however, from the market for Ripple's XRP to break out from yesterday's high of 0.24875 through to 0.25 levels, which is a key resistance level at present. So buying extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level to cap any upside. In the event of an extended rally, second major resistance level sits at 0.2540 and resistance at 0.255 to cap any upside. Fall through the pivot would bring the first major support level sitting at 0.2423 into play. Barring extended sell-off on the day, Ripple's XRP should avoid sub 0.24s and the second major support level sitting at 0.2371. Looking at the MACDs, slight narrowing of the bullish histogram, but nothing to suggest a pullback through the morning. Looking at the EMAs, we're seeing the 50 widen the gap on the 100 and narrow the gap on the 200, supportive of a bullish day ahead. So key through the morning, avoid a fall through the pivot at 2455 to support a move through to 0.25s to then target that first major resistance level and then the second major resistance level at 0.2540.